Yo, man, y'all about to get some behind the scenes, right? SD's in the waiting room, so I'm about to pull him in now. And he don't know we're recording. So just so y'all tracking. Just so y'all tracking.
Maybe this light or something. Let me
Yo,
see. Yo, what's going on, V?
another day in
I
paradise.
hear
Another day in
that. Yeah, it's still
paradise.
not that bright. Yeah.
You look pretty bright on your
Yeah,
end.
it looks
I mean,
bright.
it ain't. Oh, that's a lot brighter,
What you think? Too bright?
yeah. No. I think it's better with the light on. Yeah.
Yeah, right there, babe. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Got my Alfonso going on or something. So,
You got the hair on point. It's good.
nah,
Eyebrows are
I
good.
said it looked like I got an Elf. I had an Alfonso. I thought he was sticking up, but nah.
Ah,
Yeah.
no,
Let me
no,
see,
no,
babe.
no.
Go ahead, turn it. Yeah, do it with this one off. Turn that one on and turn this one off. Let's see.
It's got to be picture perfect.
Oh, you turned it. No, I'm talking about turn this one off and turn those on. No, what did you say? Yes. Too dark.
It's not too dark. Your screen is reflecting in your glasses a little bit, though. Not
All
that it
right,
takes
go
away from
go and
anything.
turn this hit this one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that'll be good, man.
No hat today?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know, right? No hat, man. Shit. I forgot to grab it, yo. I don't know,
Nah.
huh? Uh, n- yeah. Grab my black one out the closet for me if you don't mind.
How's
Yeah,
the beach?
what's going on with you, dog?
Another
Uh,
day.
I'm hearing
Another
about
day
it.
in life.
Yeah, funny, man.
Yeah, we won't say that
Yeah,
name and in the
yeah.
presence
Give me a second
of
here.
greatness.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know the detail. I just heard a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you about it.
Hey, give me a second here. Oh shit. There we go. Yes, sir.
You back to being you now?
Yes, sir. It's like Clark Kent the Superman, yo. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
What you do with that paper? Oh, you put it right here. All right. Did you got some things you're conjuring, some things you want to talk about?
Yeah. Amongst winging it. I always think winging it
See, I was
sometimes.
depending on my glasses, y'all. I'm over here trying to take
No, you
notes
put them on.
with a green
Because
pen and
with the
shit.
brim,
Say it again.
it might not show the with the brim, it might not show
All
your
right,
glasses
yeah.
reflection.
Yeah, that's there we go. Yeah, that's a little
Yeah,
better.
that's definitely better. Yeah. But yeah, we just
All right.
if you got some specifics, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm writing down some stuff. You could just send me what you hit me with, and I'll hit you with what I got here, and we'll go
Yeah.
from there.
Sounds like a
What's that?
plan. I'm good when you good. You gotta be a one start shop though.
Say it again.
It says it'll be a one start shop. If we do the intro
Yeah,
and it's matching color
yeah.
podcast or
Match your
whatever it is,
contrast. Match your
we just
contrast.
that go keep on rolling.
Right.
All right, I'm about to hit the button.
All right.
You see the countdown?
Okay, now I didn't see the
If
come
not,
down.
it's 3, 2, 1.
What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, you know who it is. The best as always. We back here with another
Yes.
segment. You know who it is. It's your boy SD Newkirk, your neighborhood MLO, aka the architect, creating
Woo!
lifestyles, dreams, homeowners. The business, and also the newly crowned, what we could say, the miracle worker is what they call me. Hey man,
Okay.
yeah. Don't forget that.
Okay, miracle worker. I like that. I like
Yeah, a
that.
little something, you know what I mean? A little something. I've been making some miracles happen though, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But we're gonna talk about it because you know who we got here with me, the one and only. Introduce yourself.
Ooh, what it is, what it is. It's your boy Vanico, aka DJ Crown Prince, aka the People's Realtor, where I realize every action leads to others' reactions,
Most
and that's what
definitely.
happened to me last night in a texting conversation. But aka all the above, you dig? That's okay though. It be like that.
I
You
dig,
know what
I
I'm saying?
dig. How's your day going,
Can't
man?
please everybody. My day's good, man.
Yeah.
I went to work, did my day job this morning, got off, picked up my final Mother's Day gift,
Okay.
and yeah, man, here at the house, relaxing,
Uh,
ready to let the people know what's really good.
gotcha. So you still buying gifts, man?
So I bought it last week, but
Okay.
it didn't get delivered till today. I had to go to the FedEx shop and pick it up. It got delayed for
Oh
whatever
wow.
reason.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. How was your lady? How was your mom's and your lady's Mother's Day?
Yeah, man, everything was good. We shot up to Orlando for the weekend. Hung out up there. My lady's daughter came down with one of her sons. I did it big for them, let them have fun, spend some time,
Okay.
spend too much money, that sort of thing. And just make sure they had smiles on their faces the entire
I
weekend.
hear that, man. I hear that. Sounds good, man. We just mellowed out. You know, we were supposed to go to the
Yeah.
beach, but wifey fell asleep and then wake up when the sun was
Oh
down.
man.
But we ended up cooking some
Okay,
steaks
okay.
and watching some
Mm.
movies and stuff, you know. So it was a good
Yeah, yeah.
time. Hey man, speak about movies, man. We got some stuff coming out, man. I'm a
Yeah.
horror film fanatic, man.
Okay.
You know, for
Okay.
the right horror films. None of that
Yes.
spiritual stuff, like the
Mhm.
Exorcist, and nah, don't get me
Yeah.
on that, bro.
Yeah. You don't see no
Yeah,
head
it's
spinning.
crazy because my wife, she likes to put those movies on late at night, right? No,
Oh
she
man.
falls asleep about 9, 10 o'clock, but she wants to watch a horror movie, The Exorcist or Poltergeist or something like that,
Mm.
something spiritual, and then she falls asleep on me in the mid movie or within 15 minutes of the movie. Now me, because we
Yeah.
don't start at the movie, I had to finish the movie. Now I'm sitting
Right,
up here
right.
with like feeling like, oh man, I can't let this be on my conscience trying to go to sleep. So now I gotta
Heck
put on some
no. Not
animation
at
or
all.
something,
Not
yo.
at all.
You know what I mean? Find myself
Yeah,
putting
you
on
gotta
some
tone it
He-Man
down.
or some shit trying to get that out my
Right,
conscience.
right.
You know
Something
what I'm saying?
positive.
But hey man, do you remember the Evil Dead from like the
Yeah, yeah,
90s
yeah.
and the early
I
two
do, I do.
yeah.
Yep, I
Well, they
sure
got a new
do.
one coming out, man, pretty soon. Yes,
Really?
sir. And hey, the
Okay.
trailer off the chain,
Mhm.
man. Looks like
I'll
it's
check
going to
that
stick
out.
with the narrative, that wild horror action
Yeah.
type. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's going to be pretty good, man. So
Okay, nice.
as you know, man, Mortal Kombat, the new one,
Yeah, man. Have you seen it?
not the new one. I haven't seen it yet. Have
Yeah,
you seen
yeah.
it?
Yeah, man. So I went and seen it, when I go see it. Today's Tuesday. I saw it Sunday
Okay, how
when I
was it?
got back to town. So I was not a fan. I'm gonna be
What?
honest with you.
Yeah.
So I loved the game.
Okay.
So some of the visual effects were legit because they mimicked the game almost 100%.
Yes.
But for the plot of the movie, totally wasn't feeling it.
Story was off.
Totally wasn't feeling it. Yeah, the story just was off for me.
Yeah.
They without spoiling too much, there's a lot of it about
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I just wanted to be more about the tournament itself
Right.
versus more so about him.
Gotcha. They try to base it
Saying,
more on one
yeah.
person. And honestly, man,
Right.
is it just me? But hey, Johnny Cage was the wackest character to me.
Yeah, he was, and he
And
was whacking the daggone movie, man. The
yeah,
actor did a good
was
job, but overall, his aura, just
yeah,
his moves, his fights, it was just like,
yeah. Hey, but
I should
at
have
the
waited.
same time, the character they picked for to play as Johnny Cage, it's
Mhm,
not believable to me, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like that
mhm.
guy is not the guy that should been, made the main character or the character to
Yeah,
play him.
yeah.
But I had to watch the movie, so I don't know, but it
Mhm.
was kind of odd that the guy was kind of old. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy
Yeah,
that
he
plays
looked.
Johnny Cage, like he was probably about in his maybe close to 50s or mid 50s or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they tell some type of back end story to that why he's so old?
Yeah, yeah. They played into
Yeah.
it and why
Okay.
he joined the tournament at such an older age. Yeah, they talk about it
Okay.
enough for you to get the general idea of what they're trying to say in the movie.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So
Mhm.
what you think about the new Street Fighter that's about to come out?
So I've always been more of a Street Fighter
Yeah.
fan than a Mortal Kombat fan.
Right.
Street
Right.
Fighter, I'm undefeated. Anybody can get these sticks right now, and they not gonna beat me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
Ryu, however you want to say his
Yeah.
name. You're not gonna beat me with
So you're
writing, yo.
pretty
It's just
nice with
not
it.
an option. I got money on it. I don't care. Let's
Like,
get
man, are
down.
you one of them guys, man, that sit there and be throwing the fireball the whole time?
No,
Ay,
no.
you get
So
that?
so I'm a defensive player. Like I'll do some offense,
Yeah,
but I'll wait for you to come to me and then I'll just counter,
counter.
do the right move and
Right.
just play it like that.
Okay, okay. I used to be pretty nice
Yeah.
with it, in the younger years, but yeah,
Mhm.
you probably get me. I ain't gonna say probably, you will, because it sounds like you've been practicing. So I'm gonna say you will get me.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Can't wait to see that one though. Especially with
Yeah.
50 Cent being in it.
Yeah,
I want to see
yeah.
how he's gonna pull this off, man. It's gonna be pretty amazing,
Right,
you know.
right.
And the
Hopefully he
characters,
got some
man. You
lines.
know, I know you remember the previous one. I believe it was
Mhm.
Van Damme played in it, right?
Yep, John Claude.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
he sure
So,
did.
that was pretty
Mhm.
good. It was decent for the time. It
Yeah.
was decent. So
Right, right.
we can't, the graphics, of course, enhance and
Mhm.
everything else over time and the storytelling.
Right.
But in comparison, do you think do you think it's gonna compare to that one, the original, or
I
do
think
you,
I'm hoping it'll be better.
okay.
Now they seem like they got the right actors and actresses. They
Yeah.
got the right team behind them. As long as they play the visual effects in a legit way, which it looks okay on the previews.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it don't look cheesy.
Okay.
It doesn't look cheesy. And then I think they'll be okay.
Cool, cool, man. Hey, man, I just hope they picked the right character for Chun-Li.
Yeah, now she's in one or two previews, and she looks like a Chun
Now,
Li. Chun
does
Li
she
in the
have
game was
Chun-Li
a little bit
legs?
lighter,
Does she have Chun-Li legs?
so they didn't really show the legs in the preview. They
Ah,
didn't. So I don't know if they're defined or I mean she's Asian, of course,
yeah.
but that's about so far that's where it's looking at. But
Gotcha. It was
again, when the movie comes out, it might be better.
right, right. I see it's a couple of martial artists that I follow, and this is one girl, I can't remember her name, but
Mhm.
she's Asian, but she has
Mhm.
like some Chun-Li legs and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they always talk about, yeah, she should be the one to play the character, you know what I mean? I wish I could remember her
Yeah.
name, but there was always I was kind of expecting to see her because she was always showing her
Mhm.
martial arts moves, showing that she could be the
Right.
character, but I guess
Mhm.
they went other ways. Most likely with somebody that has a name, bigger name behind them, rather
Yeah,
than
I'm
a
sure.
social
Yeah.
media, actor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
hey, man, this is God, man. This guy, he used to be a dancer, man. His name
Mhm.
was Fiction. Fiction. It was like fiction, but they
Okay.
go with Fiction, like
Yeah.
Fichun or something.
Okay. Okay.
He was on You Think You Could Dance or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Real nice with the pop locking and stuff.
Mhm.
He
Mhm.
started getting more into doing like reenactments, action reenactments and stuff on social media, and he started taking
Mhm.
martial arts pretty serious, man. If you see this
Okay.
guy now,
Yeah. Yeah.
bruh, they need to put him in a movie, man. His sword play,
Wow.
I mean, the dude's amazing, man.
Mhm.
He's just definitely believable, man. What's so crazy is that they shooting it with a video camera, I mean, with a cell phone, but
Mhm.
it almost look like they really hitting each other, man. Like, cause
Yeah.
they
Okay.
that
Okay.
damn good, bruh. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Check him
They
out.
look
I don't
super
know if you ever
authentic.
heard of him, man, but his name is
No.
Fiction. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
real
Yeah. I
good
got you.
black
Yeah. I'm
dude,
gonna check them
man.
out.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Writing it down.
Yeah, man. Besides that, man, what else? Oh, the Punisher, man. You see what they about to do to
Mm.
my boy, putting him in the Spider-Man movie?
So I heard that he might have a cameo, but I haven't seen like a preview or read an article or anything like that. So
Okay.
how is he gonna play into the universe?
Well, from what I seen from the trailers, man, is that
Mhm.
they going after the same um you know,
Mm. Mhm.
protagonist, I guess you say. No, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
antagonist, you know what I mean? They
Yes.
got the same enemy. So I
Mhm.
think it's something like that. And of course, Punisher, he ain't about saving lives and, taking you,
Right.
arresting you, putting in cuffs and taking you to prison. He about
Mhm.
killing you, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? Or offing you, I
Yes.
should say.
Yes.
And Peter Parker, he's trying to prevent him
Mhm.
from doing that because Peter Parker is all
Right.
about justice. They lock him up.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the beginning looks pretty dope, man, because the
Okay.
Punisher is going after the bad guys in
Mhm.
his his battle vehicle or whatever, and
Right.
shooting the
Right.
guns and so on. And Peter Parker like tell him like go back home, and he comes back and kicks the Punisher out the car. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little something something. But man, yeah, I think that's
Okay.
gonna be a good one, man. I think this Punisher they got coming up. and it's only
Mhm.
like 50 something minutes, man, you know, which is what I
Mm.
don't like that. I wish it was longer. And when they started doing the
Yeah.
trailer for it, I thought it was going to be like
Mhm.
maybe like a season 6 or pickup, or they picking it back up. You know how Disney picked
Right.
up the new Daredevil from
Yep.
Netflix. I thought it was going to be something
Yes,
like
yes.
that, you know, but nah, they just shooting like a brief movie just to give the opening of how he's going to be coming
Mm.
into the new Spider-Man movie, you know. Yeah,
Okay.
but man,
Gotcha.
when I saw that
Gotcha.
trailer at first, the Punisher, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shoot, the Punisher's back. I was a little bit too
Mhm.
hyped. That's my
Mhm.
favorite character, my man. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite character, my man. Punisher out of Marvel, you
Nice,
know, can't.
nice.
It's something about the realistic point of it. Even when it comes to
Mhm.
DC, one of my
Yeah.
favorite characters is Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just
Okay.
because he don't have no power, man.
He
He
don't.
just gonna mess you up and find a way to mess you up
Mhm.
any way he can. And the Punisher is
Right.
just
Right.
relentless, my man. He got every gun in the
Yeah.
book, and the dude,
He don't stop.
without the weapons, man. Without the weapons, it closed that. Without the weapons, he's
Mhm.
still what's the name?
Yeah, he's still a beast.
Yeah, like it's his his anticity, the intensity of his fighting, you know what I mean? Like he's
Mhm.
always
Mhm.
angry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one of my best. Well, how about you, my man?
So for Marvel, I'm really a big I'm a Black Panther fan. Only because I love the backstory. I love what they done with it, how his sister took the mantle. And for DC, man, I don't know if I have a DC character. I'd
No.
have to go with maybe Cyborg, just because he's probably the most misunderstood. Like he had a hard life growing up, got messed up, and just became
Yeah.
90% robot almost. And now
Okay.
he's trying to do his thing.
I got you.
I'd say I roll with them
But
two
the
characters. Yeah.
cyborg man could be
Hmm.
defeated, man. You know, he's
Yeah,
technology,
he
bruh.
can, but you can't go with Superman. You know what I'm saying? Or
Nah,
every time, or
nah.
one of the ones, or Wonder Woman. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
nah,
Who
nah,
just
man.
destroy anybody in a heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh, Superman, he was cool, man, but I don't like how the dude destroys everything, man. You know,
Hmm.
he's gonna take down the enemy, but you're gonna have about
Yeah.
$20 billion in damages afterwards.
Oh yeah. Buildings gonna be knocked down. Vehicles thrown into buildings. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
man,
even think about the collateral damage.
it's for real, bruh, for real. Hey, man, what else been going on, man?
Shoot, what else been going on? You heard about the NBA player that unfortunately passed away? I think he was like 29. Like it might have been today or yesterday.
Wow,
Brandon
I
Clark
heard a little
for
bit.
the
Give us some
Memphis
details,
Grizzlies.
just in case, for those that don't know.
Yeah, yeah. So if you follow the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark got drafted by the Thunder, sent to the Grizzlies. I want to say 7 years ago, maybe 7 to 9 years ago.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he passed away what they believe is due to a drug overdose. Evidently, when they found him, there was some paraphernalia in the room, and there was no evidence, supposedly no evidence of foul play. So it
Mm,
just looks to be an unfortunate situation. Commissioner came out and gave a statement. The league themselves gave a statement.
wow.
So it's just a sad story for a young man that had a lot of positive going for him in his life.
That's crazy, man. Probably fentanyl. Seem to be what's killing a lot of people
That
out there, right?
yeah. Yeah, that's the because evidently it even the smallest amount can either harm you or you don't even realize how much you're taking. It's just one of the ones that hopefully people learn to stay away from because you can't gauge how strong it is until it's too late. Like it creeps up on you like some alcohol does.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
Man, what do you think about that, man? Like, what could drive someone to do that when you making millions of dollars and your future is so bright ahead of you that you feel the need to, thank you, you feel the need to take part in, recreational drugs, and those are hard recreational drugs there. So, I mean, what do you feel about that, man?
yeah, man. I guess it's one of those situations where when you are put in a situation where you pretty much have everything at your disposal, I feel sometimes it's hard to find ways to cope with different things. Because we'll use money as an example, right? When you got money, they say it's hard to know who your friends are and who's there just because you got money and who's trying to
Right,
take advantage of you, right?
right,
So when you got that type of money and you young you want to, take care of friends, family, and everybody, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have that right support system around you.
Exactly.
So people have different ways of dealing with different controversy in their life, and unfortunately, a lot of people happen to turn to different types of drugs because it's there. It's an easy escape, and I don't know. I think it comes from a lack of support system, and we as people in America got to do better to support our friends and family when we see that maybe they're stressed and are going through certain situations.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Hey man, they try to compare today's time to the past, right? And they say, man, these
Hmm.
people they don't know how to deal with the stress. This new generation. Could it be that we see that they don't know how to deal with it, or could it be that we just didn't have I guess you could say the ability to get the message across to show that
Hmm.
many people are dealing with these type of issues in the past. Because even those that may have presented it, I remember in the '80s, man, early '90s,
Hmm.
somebody act a little off, they getting sent out to Bellevue. You getting wrapped
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
that jacket, the little pretty jacket with the arms
Hmm.
go around where you
Hmm.
can't hurt yourself.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
of course they got rid of that because of, the way those doctors were treating them and stuff. But
Hmm.
and it's good. But now it's a lot of mental health awareness going on. And
Yeah.
and a lot of people, around our age and older, they be like, hey man, we didn't have to
Hmm.
deal with that in our time. Da 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 da. These kids are
Right.
weak.
Right.
Da da da. I mean,
Hmm.
do you think they're weak, or do you think they just we're just being
Whew.
exposed to more to have a better understanding of what people going through? Cause I
Man, I think it's a little bit of both. I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? I'm gonna tell
All
you
right.
about my son because all I can do is talk about my family. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
most definitely. So
So
you
he's
got
20 years
sons.
old. Yeah, yeah. So he's in Dallas, out
Okay.
in Texas,
Okay.
in the great state, the Lone Star
Most
State, right?
definitely. Hey, we both got kids in
And
Texas. How old is your
yeah,
son, by
yeah,
the way?
20, 20.
Okay, 20. Okay. So tell me what's
Yeah.
going on.
So now he wrecked his car.
Okay.
He's fine. Car and evidently got totaled because he was no longer having transportation, right?
Yes.
So, in his infinite wisdom, he feels that the best thing for him to do as a mode of transportation is to get a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
So we're having a conversation, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, "So what you gonna do with the rain?
Uh,
What you know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna ensure that you're safe
yes.
on these roads,
Yes.
right?"
Yes.
So we're talking, and he's telling me like, well, if I get a car, then I'm gonna wanna. I mean, I'm paraphrasing here, right?
Uh-huh.
I can't use. I don't know what a 20-year-old voice sound
Yeah,
like. I
yeah,
can't really
yeah. I
imitate
got
it.
you.
But
Probably, probably,
if I
probably
get
a
a
younger you.
car,
Probably a younger you.
yeah, 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 right.
Yeah.
So if I get a car, then I might be tempted to drive, to speed or
Uh,
go pick up the
oh,
homies and go
you're not gonna do that
out.
on a motorcycle.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
But on the
Yeah.
motorcycle, Imma just go back and forth to work,
Yeah.
and, when I get home, I chill at the house,
Mm.
I ain't gonna do too much, da
Okay.
da da. I'm like, "Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Exactly.
You must not realize who you talking to.
Right. Right.
Like, if you get this bike,
Yeah.
you're gonna be 100 miles an
Yes.
hour the first
Oh,
day."
most
You know what I'm
definite. Most
saying?
definite.
You're gonna find some other cats to ride with it.
Yes.
You're gonna be all here and there. You're gonna be more here and there everywhere on a bike than a car
Yes.
because it's more fun. It's more of an adrenaline rush,
Yes.
and that's what you're looking
And
for right
especially if
now.
you're new to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, "Don't even try." I mean, I hear what you're saying, but we both know that's a crock of BS.
Right. And I'm assuming
So,
he knows how to ride because, of course you ride.
he knows how to ride,
Okay.
but he doesn't have his license yet.
Okay.
So he's doing it backwards. So my thing was, look, I understand you need a car. Why not get your little beater car,
Yeah.
get you back and forth to work? And if it rains, you're good. If it snows, if it sleets, whatever the case may be, you'll at
Mm.
least be covered up. You'll be more safe than if you get this motorcycle.
Yes.
So in his mind, he can't rationalize that a beater car is better than a motorcycle.
Mm.
And I tell you this story to say, I think it's because without dealing with adversity, so much adversity growing up, you don't think about big picture. Speaking of how the decisions that you make can affect you today and a week or a month or a year from now.
Most definite. Yeah. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
So I think the same mindset goes to sometimes going with the easy way out, which is to get high or
Yeah.
dago deal in drugs and,
Yeah.
and be good for tonight, but
Yes.
still got the same situation tomorrow.
Most definite. Man, give me 1 second. I'm going to have to say this because
Mhm.
this the Truth Network right here, man. We keep it
Mhm.
100%. I was once in your son's shoes, man.
Mhm. Mhm.
In Dallas, in Texas,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
and
Yes.
you know, my car started having issues, and I had I was like, okay, do I want to buy another car? Or I could just going to give me a motorcycle, man.
Yeah.
And I made that decision because I thought
Mhm.
the same way. Like, hey, man, I could
Mhm.
just ride a motorcycle all year round, save that
Mhm.
gas, such and such,
Mhm.
save my
Mhm.
money, get there quicker, so on, so on.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah.
going to drive fast. But what you
Right.
said,
Right.
the first day, yes, I did drive fast.
Right.
I scheduled a
Right.
barber's appointment about 30 minutes away so I could get on the highway and drive
Yes.
fast. They
Yep.
have a reason
Yep.
to drive fast,
Mhm.
letting them know, hey,
Mhm.
I'll be there in 10 minutes, knowing it was about 30 minutes away. What I like about Texas,
Right.
Texas is true to the minutes, If it says,
Oh yeah.
30 minutes to get 30 miles, it's 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Out here,
Mhm. Mhm.
30 miles is going to be about an hour and a half, bro. About an hour in
Exactly.
Florida,
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
yeah. So
Yep.
I sped. But to go to say is that I had to deal with the harsh weathers. I remember it
Mhm.
snowing one day, and I'm driving through the
Mhm.
snow, and I'm going straight, but I'm leaning because it's windy and snowing. And
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep the bike on the road and stuff. I drove through them
Mhm.
storms, the rain, and
Mhm.
the almost a hurricane, what you call a tornado coming, and I
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
say is yeah after when you get through it, then you be like, oh man, that was exciting because I'm an adrenaline junkie, but the end of the day, it's not the business, man. Go ahead
Yeah.
and go get that car, bruh. And like, yeah, listen
Yeah.
to your pops, get the car,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Yeah.
going to get the bike later on, get you a little beater, and just so you get from A
Mhm.
to B when it rains, when you have those harsh
Mhm.
weathers. Because hey, man, it's Texas. It's not like Florida. Now, Florida, you could get away
Right.
with just a bike sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could speak to that too. I tried that out here as
Mhm.
well. I was like, I'm just going to get a bike because when I moved out here, I'm
Mhm.
like, I sold my car and I'm like, I could just do
Mhm.
a bike for a while. My wife said, no, you
Yeah.
can't. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I can. Until I got to that rainy season. You see, the first year
Yeah.
I was here, it didn't rain a lot. That
Mm.
second year, it rained a whole lot, and
Oh man.
I remember coming home soaked every day at the same time. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. So I had the good thing about it, Florida rains same time every day. So I had to get okay. I'm gonna leave at this time because at this time it's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
rain. But you still got to deal with the wet bike. But yeah,
Right.
man.
Right.
I agree with you, man. Get that car. Tell your son get that car,
Mhm.
man. Hey,
Yeah.
man. But I can't say that's a mental thing though, bro,
Okay. Okay.
because that's just a preference of what he feels is better. And as you know, when you was young, your parents could tell you what they think is be the best decision, but you're gonna
Mhm. Mhm.
experiment and try yourself, take that
Right.
risk and see,
Right.
hey, are they telling the truth? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't
Learn the
say it's
hard
a
way.
mental thing, but I get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
So he gonna have to figure this one out on
Oh
his own.
yeah, oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. That might be a just a rebellious thing, not wanting to
Very
follow
well.
every
Very well
footstep.
could
You know
be.
what I'm saying? Because hey, man, we deal
Yeah.
with it. I got a son and daughter, and deal with the same thing, man.
Mhm.
Give them good
Mhm.
direction, and like, they'll do something else, but let someone else tell them outside the family. You're like, oh yeah, hey man,
Oh
they just told
man.
me this. I'm gonna do this. Hey, that's the same shit I just told you.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And
So
said it the
yeah, man.
same way.
Yep,
Same
yep,
words.
same word, same path,
Mhm.
everything, man. So yeah. Hey man, but hopefully the world gets better with all this mental illness stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping that it doesn't come to a situation where everybody is getting dosed up with medicine because that's not the answer for everyone. And
Definitely not.
when you start shit, I mean, I see people, they go from being energetic and being
Mhm.
outgoing to being zombies, from the medicine they
Mhm.
put them on. So,
Right.
hopefully you find a
Right.
better solution, and the solution may be just talking, having those right resources and the right people in your circle to talk to,
Yep.
because hey man, like you
Yep.
said, you get that money and you have a lot of yes men around you, and no one really telling you
Mhm.
the full perspective of what you got going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Hey man,
Yep.
you
Yep.
effing up right now, man. You're doing too much. You're
Mhm.
partying too much. You're doing something, but blah blah blah. Everybody like, hey,
Right.
they going
Right.
along with you. You say you want a club, hey, we want a club too. Hey, you want to do this? Because you're paying for
Mhm.
everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
or they're not going to be like, hey, you're doing this because, hey, man, you're gonna stop that money train gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be time for them
Mhm.
to get off. That's what they fear.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah, definitely gotta have those people in a circle, man, to keep it 100% with you.
Absolutely.
Most
Got to.
definitely, man.
Got
That's
to.
a sad story about my guy. What's his name again?
Yeah, man, Brandon Clark.
Brandon Clark. Man, sad
Yeah.
story, man. Sad story.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, man. There was Kevin Hart just released a special.
Oh, yeah, the roast.
His roast, right? And there's this one
Mhm.
comedian on there, he starts talking about Cheryl, what is her name?
Sure, Underwood?
Cheryl Underwood, yes. And
Okay, okay.
he's cracking jokes, and it's the roast, so you gotta expect anything could happen. They're gonna say the most above and beyond thing, but he starts
Yep.
talking about, hey man, yeah, yeah, don't deal with Cheryl Underwood. Her husband already jumped off a bridge or jumped off a roof and stuff, but da da da, committed suicide. And I'm like, wow, y'all,
Oh,
so. I was like, is
wow.
that true? So but he said it as if it happened like within the last few years or something, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this dude said
Yeah.
that. So I had to look it up. It did happen in the 90s. He did commit a
Jeez.
suicide, and it was from mental
Gosh.
illness, you know what I'm saying? And it just made me think of that from what we
Mm.
was just talking about.
Yeah.
But it was in the 90s though, but they brought it back up. And so, like me, there's a lot of other people like me, you know what I'm saying? You hear
Mm.
something, hey, I want to see if this is real. So when I went to go Google, I put Cheryl Underwood. The first thing it said husband, so I just clicked on that, and of course, everybody looked
Mhm.
it up to see what
The whole
happened.
story.
But yeah, it was in the
Jeez.
90s,
That's
mental
sad.
illness, man. So
Dang.
yeah, yeah. But that just goes to tell you, these issues been occurring for a while. It's just what's out
Oh,
there
yeah.
and what's not, and because of social media, is being exposed
Mhm.
more. So
Right.
it's
Right.
just now it's the going going through and pretty much cycling like, okay, what's real and what's not real. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm. Mhm.
you have a lot of people screaming mental issues, but now you
Right.
just plain off crazy, man. Ain't no mental issue. You just
Yeah.
crazy, man. You go out here and
Mhm.
shoot up a school, you crazy. It ain't no mental issue. So, and I'm not gonna say names, but we know somebody, they got off with that shit. He's probably in a mental
Mhm.
hospital right now
Mhm.
because that's what he was claiming. And if y'all are
Yeah.
familiar with the
Yep.
incident, if you're not,
Yep.
go look it up, man. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? You shoot up a school and they go, hey, it was a mental issue. Nah, bruh, you just plain out
Mhm.
crazy, man. So
Yeah.
yeah. But
That's
anyways,
wild.
man, crazy. What you got?
Yeah, man. But look, you said you've been working some miracles lately, man. What you done had going on? What
Well,
kind of situations you been
man,
having to deal with?
I'm always working miracles, man, 'cause I believe in making homeowners, out there. And
Uh-huh.
some people, they really just don't qualify like that. So, we make things happen for
Mm.
them and we try to figure out ways. So I have a situation where um it's a divorced couple. I'm working with the wife. She just got divorced not too long ago, and she wants to buy a new house. Well, her credit has went
Okay.
down a hole, but in her mind,
Mhm.
um in her mind, there's a lot of, there's a lot of stuff, that's not it, I gotta just, there's still a transaction here, so just gotta
Yeah,
be
yeah,
careful,
for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but she made some decisions that's just not in her favor. So she was working with
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
builder, and it did not work out, with getting that loan.
Mm.
So, of course, they
Right.
sent it to me. Hey, can you get this
Mhm.
approved? And,
Mhm.
just going, I don't want to put her business out there because that's not mine. I don't want to do that. So, but
Right,
going
right.
through it, I was like, okay, so what can we do? So I asked her if she had a co-signer. She had a cosigner, but with her credit being so bad, the cosigner wouldn't work.
Mhm.
But good thing her
Mm.
cosigner owned a house already. So
Okay,
so
okay.
so I said, hey, look, how about this? Are you really interested in buying a new house? Because she stayed with her cosigner. So
Mhm.
the cosigner was like, hey, look, I really want a new house. So the cosigner
Okay.
was like, hey, look, if she willing, I'll rent my house out to her and let her stay. I mean, rent my house out to her and buy the new house for myself.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
And hey, man, that's they family. So I'm like, hey, man, that
Mhm.
works out perfect. It's better
Mhm.
than,
Mhm.
well, they say don't rent your house to some family. What do you feel about that,
Yeah.
man?
Man, I think it's okay. I think you know your family members. You know if they're gonna destroy it or if
Exactly.
they're gonna actually take
And
care
and
of it. You
and
know
she's
what they're
very
gonna do.
reliable, man. So I think it will be good.
Mhm.
But that wasn't a worry for her. So that was a good
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, man. So we made it work. She's gonna rent the house from her mother, and
Nice.
her
Nice.
mother's gonna put the new loan in. Is gonna buy the new house for
That's
herself.
nice.
And it
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
out perfect because of course her
That's awesome.
other house was
That
built in like 2007. Now she's about to get a whole brand new house. So it's
right.
perfect.
Right. Yeah, that's a feel good story right
Yeah,
there. That's a
exactly,
feel good
man. So it
story.
works out for everybody. Daughter gets a house, and
Mhm.
mother gets a new house. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Everybody's happy.
and as we speak about, it's all about legacy. So at some point in
Oh
time,
yeah.
that it's going to go to her daughter, and then the daughter is going to go to the daughter kids, and they creating that legacy, man. So
Mhm.
it's like,
Mhm.
all right, you can't do it now, but is somebody in your family willing to co-sign for you? Is somebody in your family willing to
Right.
help you out? So if there's a will, there's a way, they say, there's a
Yep, yep.
will, there's a way. But that's one of the things my miracle works right there going on, trying to figure out a way to get
Nice.
people into a house. Unfortunately, we
Yes.
can't. Unfortunately, she's not going to be the new homeowner, but she's going to have a home,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Plain and simple,
And it's not
man.
that
You know
old.
what
It's only
I'm
built in
saying?
'07. That's not old at all.
I'm sorry, say it again.
And it's built in '07, so
Oh,
it's not even that old of
no,
a
the house
home.
is beautiful, man. The
Yeah.
house is beautiful,
Yeah.
and the new construction is just even more beautiful. So
Mhm. Mhm.
so it worked for the mother as far as what she wants.
Right.
The new
Good.
construction is actually just a little bit smaller than her current home, but
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
the daughter and her kids, this works out perfect
Yep.
for them.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's all that
yeah,
matters.
exactly.
Everybody's happy.
They got the space, they got a pool already, they got everything
Yep.
they want, man. So it works out
Win-win.
perfect
Win-win.
because new construction, you're not gonna get that pool.
Not at
You're gonna
all.
have to
Nope.
build your pool, but you're not gonna get the pool,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Yep, yep. So
That's awesome, man. Good stuff. Good
that's one of the
stuff.
good things we have going on, man. It's always something in my world. Hey, sometimes you get the
Yeah.
easy ones, sometimes you get the hard ones, But
Mhm. Mhm. This is true.
one thing I do is figure it out, and if I don't figure it out, I got a team that will figure it out, One thing I
Yeah.
don't believe in is no's. I'm not gonna ever tell a
Mhm.
customer, no, I can't approve you. It's you
Right.
follow these steps and we can. This is the
Yep.
amount we can approve you for
Mhm.
based on your salary, but
Mhm.
you have these liabilities you take care of. Once you take care of these, we could get this done for you. But it's
Yeah.
not a no, we can't get you approved. Well, I mean, well, how can I get approved? That's what everybody wonders, right? If somebody tell you,
Mhm.
well, how
Mhm.
can I? But a lot of lenders don't tell you how you can, They leave it at
Right.
that. No,
Right.
you can, So yeah.
Yep.
How
They
about
see that
yourself?
credit score,
Any
that history,
difficult
and just say,
deals?
"Nope." Difficult deals? No, man, I had a pretty easy one, probably about 2 weeks ago with a new construction. It went, pretty smoothly. We had some construction issues with, the house itself, but the builder was pretty good about, tearing it open, fixing it prior to closing. So that worked out that pretty positively. I do have a house though, man, that it is we not getting no traction on daggone, selling it.
Mm,
We already are in like a sticky predicament. And again, it's interesting because the goal is to get the house sold. So I got to be creative in how I'm marketing the house because marketing is probably the best
okay.
way to get the house
How
sold.
long has it been on the market now?
We've been on market for about 3 months now, and active or average days on market is right around 3 months
Yeah,
for
it
this
is.
area. Where it's out in
Okay.
Pinellas side of town, right? But, the good thing is market value has increased on the house to is right above asking price.
Okay.
So that's a plus, right?
Yeah.
So we were slightly below or we were slightly above asking or slightly above market value. So now we're right there at market value. So I'm hoping that with my increased marketing that we'll get some people coming to check out the house instead of these investors who are offering like low amounts of money.
Okay.
If I want to get the house sold, it's a really good friend of mine. So trying to we gonna get it there, but it's gonna be take some creative marketing. So
Gotcha.
working on that right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
so you had it listed for a few months now. Have you done any
Mhm.
broker openings, open houses? What have you done so far?
I've done multiple open houses,
Okay.
no broker opens as of yet, but multiple open houses, doing ads on social
Yeah.
media. I even put an ad on daggone Craigslist. I took it back. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because I'm like me, that might be that older generation that only mess with Craigslist.
Yes.
They might not mess with
Yes.
Marketplace. Put it out in some pitch sessions live.
Okay.
Put it out in some Facebook groups, a couple different ones that I'm in. So I'm steadily increasing and trying to get as much visibility on the house to try to get it sold. But yeah,
Okay,
that's what
gotcha,
I'm working on now. That's my main thing I'm working on right now.
gotcha. Are you a member of GTAR, Greater Tampa Realtors? I believe they changed it
Yes.
now to Suncoast something.
Suncoast. Yep.
Yeah.
Star.
Have you did a pitch? Did you pitch it to them in their little pitch meetings they hold? I believe it's like monthly on. I'm not sure what day, but they do them monthly though.
Yeah, not at Star, but we did it at when that was out on Pinellas side,
Okay,
but not actually Star themselves. So that's something that I do need to go ahead and look into and try to make that happen. But
gotcha, gotcha.
I think that's the one thing I'm gonna do more of that I haven't done yet is to get it pitched more in some of these pitch sessions, just
Okay,
see if anybody has any
gotcha.
interest.
Well,
Yeah.
one other thing, as you
Hmm.
know, any seller you deal with, let them know that if they come through me, I'll give them 1% credit towards their closing costs,
Yes.
so
Yes.
hopefully that could help boost it. Did you put that in your MLS?
I put that in my MLS the second you told me
Oh,
about it.
okay.
And that's interesting,
Yeah.
right? Because that leads me into the next topic of
Talk to me.
conversation. So within home life, I consider myself a pretty experienced realtor slash agent slash aka all of the above, right?
Yeah, most
So I'm
definitely.
always putting out information to everybody in the brokerage on ways to help them increase their business. So every listing that we have currently, I hit up that listing agent and said, hey, don't forget if you have potential buyers and you send them through Novus and SD, that they will give them a 1% lender credit should they use them for the financing of their home. Put that in your MLS listing
Correct.
because that needs to be put out to agents who look at your listing as well as to people who got on Zillow,
Exactly.
Realtor. Put it in your public comments. There's nothing saying that you can't put that in public comments. You're
Yes.
not trying to, do anything illegal, but you're at least putting the information out there. Some people still haven't grasped the concept
Yeah.
of that will help you get your house sold.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't understand, man. It's like you can put out great
Mm-hmm.
information, but if people don't want to put forth the effort to get that information out there for their particular listings,
Yes.
I'm lost. I don't know what else to do.
I understand.
I mean, the fact that you're trying to save people hundreds
Yes.
is legit.
Hey, man,
It is nobody else is doing
you're
that.
right.
I'm
You're right.
lost.
Hey,
I'm lost.
you're right about that, man. And I want to say on top of that, I every once in a while I might, do something special like, hey, you do this
Hmm.
dance, and I'll give you 1%,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
complete this competition or whatever, and
Right.
give you 1%. And I don't think people understand how much 1% could help their client out, man. Because why would you avoid
Man.
it? Bruh, do they know? I don't think they do the math, man. Maybe they think of 1% as being like $1 or something. Because it's
If
odd,
you're an
man.
agent, if you're an agent and you're dealing with a client and you don't understand what 1% lender credit
Yeah,
means, something's terribly freaking wrong.
most definitely.
Then it's
1%
it's
is a
the
lot.
blind leading the blind wherever you're working at.
Yep. Yep. That's my dog. 1% is a lot, man, and it doesn't matter. Like, okay, all right, think about it like this. You're dealing with a client that their affordability is 250 to 300,000. You telling me
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
1% is not going to matter to them? If that's really
Man.
about the highest they can afford, you know what I'm saying? Like, you tell me
Mm-hmm.
they won't appreciate a 3,000, a 2,500 dollar credit, lender's credit towards the
I don't
closing
get it,
costs.
man.
All
I
right, let's go
don't
higher
get
than
it.
that. Let's go higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with $1 million client. You think they
Right?
won't
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
10,000? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Without coming out of you
Mm-hmm.
see, the one thing is this: the rich likes to keep the money in their pocket just as much as
Yes.
the poor.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So you think the rich wouldn't want to save 10,000 or as much as they could
Of
say if you was offering them a 1% off?
mm-hmm.
And
Of course they would.
yeah, man. So it just what people want to do, man. You can't
Yeah.
what they say. You can't leave a blind horse to the water or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Shit, something like that.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
making
It's
my own
crazy,
analogies.
man.
You can't lead a blind
Yeah,
horse to
I mean
water,
the
bruh.
same thing. Man, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I'm like, I don't understand it.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
understand it.
Hey, man. And so I'm gonna correct that because I agree with what you said. Because my statement don't really make sense. You know what I mean? So I want to like, hey, shit, this dude off. You can't lead a blind horse to water. Just put a, what I'm saying, harness on him, drag him. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you
Yep.
can't make them drink, bruh. You can't make them drink. And
Not
yeah, and
at
that's
all.
just where we at right now, man. You
Mhm.
could tell them. I think in today's world, it's all about action. You know what I'm saying? They got to see the
Yeah.
proof, you know. So once something is done, and that's that's with me. Like I don't post a lot of my closings, I don't post closings like
Mhm.
that, you know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
that's just not my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But if I post close and say, hey, I got this person 1% back, would it work? It probably will
Mhm.
work, probably won't work, you know? So
Mhm.
sometimes the proof is just in the pudding, like, or giving
It
an
is.
example. I don't know, man. It's iffy
Mhm.
because you could do that and they still probably wouldn't grab it. The fruit could be right there hanging from the tree in their
Right.
face and they still, hey, can you pass that to me? You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's crazy though. From an agent perspective, right? We're supposed to do everything in our power to help our clients
Yeah.
get what they want for the least amount of money possible, and do everything that's in their benefit. If you an agent and you're not pushing the 1%,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not trying to automatically save your client hundreds of dollars on their mortgage, then you're wrong.
Yep.
There's no excuse.
Exactly.
You're not doing your client the proper service.
Exactly. Yeah.
People need, and I just think sometimes you gotta, you know, check yourself,
Mm-hmm.
because if you ain't doing everything for your client, in my eyes, you're not being the best agent that you could possibly be.
I agree with you.
And if you part of home life and you ain't doing that,
Mm-hmm.
we should have a one-on-one conversation, because you misrepresent the company as a whole properly, and that's a
Exactly.
no-go for me. That's a no-go.
Yep. And look, hey, it's crazy because I get quite a few messages, man, and calls, man. They
Mhm.
be like, "Hey, man, you doing that 1%?" Like, yeah, man. So just
Okay.
have your borrower fill out the application, and I'll give them the 1% credit.
Mhm.
At closing, they have
Mhm.
to get approved and have to close the loan.
Right. Right.
Hey, man, I don't know if I want to do that, man. Can you can I get the 1%? Yes,
Wait,
bro.
what?
Yes, they don't want to give the 1% to the client. They want the 1% part of
Why?
their commission.
Oh, they wanted this in their
Yeah,
pocket?
they want it in their pocket, man.
Man, no.
Yeah, which is
No.
understandable
See,
for
that's
some.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You doing a disservice to your client. You
exactly.
putting yourself before your client.
Yep.
I mean, I can understand, yes, as a full-time agent, this is your only source of income.
Mm-hmm.
But the law of averages says you do what you're supposed to take care of your client,
Exactly.
you'll get more clients.
Yep. Exactly,
That's
man. And it's
redonkulous.
odd,
That's
man.
redonkulous.
And you'll look out for the best of your pockets rather than looking out for the
Mhm.
best interests of your client, Knowing this could
Yeah.
save them money, you worry about putting more money in your
Mhm.
pocket. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
odd. It's
That's
odd,
crazy.
yeah.
But see what they don't think about too, again, big picture speaking, you save your client this money, hundreds of dollars on their mortgage. The best thank you as an agent you can receive as a referral. You save them money, they're gonna tell their friends, their family, everybody. Hey, I bought my house. My realtor was able to get me 1% credit. I saved $400 or $500 on my mortgage. That
Correct.
adds up over time.
Correct. Absolutely. I think you may need to repeat that one more time for the man so they understand how that
Yes.
works.
If you are not,
Mm-hmm.
if you are not taking advantage of the 1% lender credit to lower the interest rate for your buyer clients, you are doing them a disservice, because if you can save them, and you will save them depending on the price of the house, a couple $100 on their mortgage,
Mm-hmm.
then they will be more prone to tell friends, family, coworkers, colleagues about how you saved them money, which is going to bring you more clientele.
Exactly.
Don't put yourself before your clients.
Exactly.
When you do that, the universe is not going to bless
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, what we call that the best form of marketing is what? What is that? Word
Referrals
of mouth,
all
man.
day.
Word of mouth. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yep.
Word of mouth, man.
People talk.
Family and
People
friends,
talk.
man. You always work your warm market first, man. You got to do good by your warm market, and then that cold market
Yep.
that you're working and that you do good by and you close on, that becomes your warm
Hmm.
market because you're building that
Yes.
relationship with them. So a cold
Yes.
market is only
Yes.
cold for so long. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
you're maintaining and you're building and maintaining those relationships. And the way to do it
Yep.
is look out for their best interest rather than yours, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
One
man.
thousand
That's real.
percent. Yep.
That's
And
real.
I'm gonna help the agents out that's listening to this. I'm gonna give y'all a tidbit, right? Let me give you some Vanico 101.
Go ahead, hit them with it.
Once you close a client, it's common practice to give a closing gift.
Mm-hmm.
Give whatever gift you want, but I encourage you to do this one extra thing that I do that works.
Okay.
Every client I close, buyer, seller, rental, don't matter. Every client I close, I send them an edible arrangement to their job
Oh,
with a card that says, "Thank you for allowing me to represent you and get you your dream home," et
okay.
cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
most agents don't think about that, but that's free
Yes, it
advertising.
is.
They gonna be like, "Oh, my agent sent me an edible arrangement or some sort of gift to my job." The
Yes.
coworkers will be like, "Oh, wow, my agent didn't do that. My agent didn't do that. Oh, that's so nice how they taking care of you, how they showing their appreciation."
Uh-huh.
That will get you more referrals.
Yes.
That is the advice for the day.
Yes.
If you
Hey,
take
that's a
advantage,
good
take
one.
advantage. If you don't, you don't.
That's a good one. Just hopefully they don't work from home, you know? So
Yeah. I mean, if
Hey,
they do, if they do. If they don't, they
right,
don't.
right.
Get in the habit of finding that free
Exactly. Yeah,
advertising and
right,
showing your
right.
appreciation in the
Find out where
best
the
way.
office at and
For
still
sure.
send it to the office.
Yep.
Hey
Yep. They
man,
got a home office somewhere.
that's a good idea though. I do like that idea, man. I'm honestly I'm about to steal that for myself, you know, because it's yeah, pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, man, most
Hmm.
definite. Any other suggestions out there for them? I mean,
That's all they get today.
hopefully,
That's all they get
that's
today.
all, man. I was
They
about
gotta
to,
join. They gotta join the team if they want more.
bruh.
I can't give you
I was
everything.
about to pull
I
out
give
the
you a
pen
little
and
bit
pad, bruh.
every
I'm about
episode.
to pull out the pen and pad, man. You know, just in case,
Yeah.
just so we give them some reminders here in the notes, you know. But
Right.
hey, man, if you don't want to disclose
Yes.
it all, I understand, man. Like you said, join the team, man. Home life, baby, home
Yes.
life.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely. For sure.
yeah,
For
man.
sure.
Hey, man. Have you been listening to anything new lately?
Man, Ti keep dropping songs right and left.
Yeah, what's up with the album though?
Oh man, he got I don't know what the hold up is. He got like 2, 3 music videos out. I think I heard a newer song, earlier song today. It's gotta be coming out soon because he usually don't drop 3, 4 singles all within like a month, 2 month time span.
Mm,
So I'm pretty sure his album's gonna drop pretty soon. But
okay,
that's the newest, latest, and greatest I've been listening to.
gotcha,
But what
gotcha.
about yourself?
Man, I've been listening to some of everything, man. At this point, man, I'm all over the place with cause I, you know, what you call it, explore through YouTube Music. So
Hmm.
I'll be getting all the updates on whatever new music come out, and so I've actually been doing a lot of Afro beats lately, man. This past week, quite a
Okay,
few Afro
okay.
beats. Besides that, man, there was quite a few artists that dropped that I've been bumping, man. For example, here, like let me of course, I'll be I'll be AI or I'll be Al. Have you
Hmm.
heard of him?
I think I might have heard of
He's
him.
pretty
I think I
he
might
got this
have.
style, man, that's real relaxed. It's sort of like a Snoop Dogg with bars, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's
okay.
pretty good. And of course, my dude AZ, you know, are you AZ fan?
Hmm.
Of, you know,
Sugar
yeah,
Hill.
yeah, most definitely. AZ just dropped a new album, you know.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay.
that's legit, of course, because it's
Yeah,
AZ.
yeah.
Man, I mean, I don't know how far your hip hop goes, but there's a
Hmm.
rapper called Graph. Have you heard of him?
I feel like I have.
Grab used to be one of those lyrical MCs in the
Okay,
in
okay.
like early thousands, 2000s and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Real lyrical,
yeah.
man. Well, he just got some. He just dropped a new joint. You know, he's been going hard.
Mhm,
Red
mhm.
Cafe. Do you remember
Yep,
Red?
yep.
He dropped something like a
Absolutely.
few weeks ago. Dope
Okay,
to me,
okay.
you know. So yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
been some artists out there. Dave East dropped something. I'm not really a big Dave East fan. He's cool. I like
Mhm.
his sound. It just
Yeah, yeah.
he's like an Eminem to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah, he
Eminem
is.
is the dopest MC out there, man, hands down.
Mhm.
Best bar for bar
Right,
MC out
right.
there. But I can only listen to his album about 1 or 2 times, man. And I'm really just
Mhm,
pushing
mhm.
once, you know, because he don't have those type of songs that you can just listen to over and over. It's just a lot of bars
Yeah,
and
yeah.
craziness, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's how Dave East kind of have a consistent sound.
Mhm.
His sound and style don't really switch up too much. Not saying Eminem
Yeah.
doesn't. He switches styles, but it's just Eminem sound overall. Like you're going to do so many
Right.
of the bars, the crazy bars and stuff. There's really
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
big story behind it like some artists that I gravitate towards. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So
Right,
yeah,
yep,
but
yep.
you know, hey, Dave East cool though. You know what I mean? So I don't want nobody getting twisted. Like, hey, man, you don't like Dave East? Or nah, I'm not saying he's garbage. He's good, very talented, just not my something I can listen to on a daily basis. You know what I mean? How about you? You
Yeah,
mess
I
with
got you.
Davies?
I do, man, I do. I got introduced to him, man, when he played, Method Man in the series, the
Okay.
Wu-Tang
Yeah.
series. Yeah, yeah, that's when I really started listening to him and listening to some of his, before that stuff and some of his newer stuff.
Okay,
So yeah, yeah,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. You know, I always tend to go towards the underground music first, you know. So
Mhm,
and I'll be on the underground way before they even make it big. So I remember listening
mhm.
to Davies like years before he you know started getting the stuff out there. Hey, same thing with J. Cole, man. I remember getting J. Cole CDs, man,
Yeah.
on a blocks, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the
Mhm.
days, and nobody really knew about this guy, man. You know, and I was like,
Yeah,
hey, man, this
yeah.
guy is dope, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
then you start hitting it big, man. So I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome,
They don't
dog.
give
I
North Carolina no
remember.
type of love,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We don't get no love in North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah. So you don't get no love?
No, I'm saying most rappers from North Carolina, they underground first, and then they'll start getting a little bit of mainstream. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, nah,
because
they don't really want to push North
you're
Carolina
probably
like that.
right. Because I got a hold of his stuff because I believe he was in New York. So he
Hmm.
was dropping
Yep.
mixtapes or whatever or on mixtapes. So I was hearing them at that point. And I remember having a burnt CD from somebody that gave
Hmm.
me, and it just had J. Cole written on it. So I was like, hey man, let me see that CD. And end up buying it
Yep.
off him because
Yep.
this is one guy. You know how you buy the what you call it, the burnt CDs and the burnt
Oh
DVDs.
yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
used to have
Yep.
my
Yep.
dude. I used to buy all my music and burnt DVDs,
Hmm.
CDs from. So he
Right.
used to put me on a whole lot of new artists and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I heard about him at
You
that
know what?
point.
They need to bring that back, man. Where you go into the gas stations too, man. They
Bruh,
just got tons of mixed
bruh.
CDs and all that good
Yeah, but
stuff.
what would they do
Wow, they
now,
got to bring
man?
that
What
back,
would they do
man.
now? Give you a little jump drive
Yeah,
with the
cause
hottest mix on.
right, yeah,
You know
cause
what I'm saying?
streaming is just
Hey,
killing it
do,
now.
do a bump on your phone so you can have the update. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Yep.
That could be it. You know what I'm saying? With the what you
Hmm.
call it with the QR code. The
Oh
QR
yeah,
code
true.
contains all
Very
the
true.
updated
Very
new
true.
mixes. Hey, bro, you
Yeah,
might be on to something, man.
that'd be a good move. Ain't
Hey.
nobody doing it that I know of, anyway.
Right. Hey man, don't cut this part out because if this is our idea, we don't want anybody stealing it.
Yeah, our intellectual property. Don't switch it.
Right,
Don't take it.
right.
Don't take it.
Exactly. Tell them, give them the claws, man. Give them the claws,
Yep.
man. You know? Yeah. Hey man, besides that, man, it's the same old man. Afro beats,
Hmm.
house music, those my go-tos,
Hmm.
man. You know what I mean, right now. And then every once in a while a little bit of hip hop, some of the rapping today,
Yeah.
man. I guess the older I get, the less I want to hear some of the gangster stuff, you know what I mean? So sometimes
Yeah.
it be like, let me put on a little something, but sometimes like, man, let me
Hmm.
just get some Afro beats, some
I got
some
you.
house music, get my
Yeah. Yeah. Some just a little bit
yeah,
different. Just a little bit different.
exactly, man. I grew up on house,
And
man.
I feel you.
Do you ever DJ house music, yo?
I do, man. So I actually
Mm.
have a playlist of hip hop songs that are to house
Oh yeah?
beats. That I mean it's if I had a choice on what to DJ, it would definitely 100% be that.
Ah,
Because you're hitting because I like the inclusion of two separate genres mixed together.
gotcha, man. You might have to make me a little burnt CD, bruh.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Go
Go get me
go and bring
a
that back out for
CDR,
me.
CDRW.
Yeah,
Yep.
hey man, yeah, I need that. I need that, man. Hey, what is it called? The SD drive.
Yep, yep.
Are you able to put it
Hmm.
on that?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
the
Yeah.
cars, man,
Yeah.
be having that on there where I could just plug it into the car and I just have all the
Yep.
music.
Plug into the USB.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yep.
have to get
Yep.
something like that to you, man, so you can put together a
Hmm.
playlist for me, man. So I don't
Yeah.
have to keep plugging my phone up or worrying. Yeah, man. So it is,
Hmm.
we got the Android Auto, but still, bruh, you know what I'm saying? If I could just have access, if I could just hit something and have my playlist
Yep.
already, I
Yep.
think that's pretty dope, man. I never tried that feature. You ever try that on your car, man? Putting an SD card in?
Not with the SD. Not now. Back, I say about 10 years ago, I was doing it, but more recently, no. My car sits on usually Spotify title
Okay,
24/7,
so you're a
and
Spotify
just I'm
dude.
still streaming it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What what do you see? I never really I got Spotify, but I don't use it.
Hmm. Okay.
Why do you prefer Spotify over YouTube Music?
So I've learned Spotify has music on it that YouTube Music does not
For
have,
real?
and I think it's due to like copyright laws or something to that effect, or some artists don't want to utilize YouTube because Spotify pays them more for their streams.
Ah,
So I'll go on. I'll create different playlists and listen to some different playlists when I'm in the car. And in addition to that, my DJ software links to my Spotify. So any playlist that I created, I want to listen to in the car. I can pull it up in half a second on my DJ software, had that exact same playlist. So it's just multi-use for me.
gotcha. Hey man, have you ever considered since you're a DJ man, gathering up some local artists and doing a DJ Crown Prince presents Florida
Mm.
best, Tampa's best, you know what I mean? And you bring that
Yeah.
DJ Clue, style back, you
Right.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
that vibe.
Yeah, yeah. Have you thought about that, man?
Yeah, you know what? I'm with it. If we could find a venue,
Yeah,
get a couple
yeah,
artists, do like a showcase or
yes,
something, and promote it, charge people a couple bucks to get
yes.
in, figure out if it's a place that has alcohol, help that place make money at the same time.
Okay.
I think that'll kill it, man. There's nothing like that I know of in Tampa.
Mm. So,
Nothing. I mean, there's some comedy stuff like that going on, but nothing like in the music world that I can think of.
okay. Well, we need to definitely talk more about that, man. might have to look into that, man. I have a couple artists that may
Okay.
be down with that. I have this one artist that I been listening to. He a local
Mhm.
artist for about 4 or 5 years now. His name is Burner Black.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, dude is ill, man. And honestly, I don't know
Yeah.
why he's not out there, haven't made it yet. Dude got
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
skills, man. His
Mhm.
work ethic is not the tip top, but or I could say his consistency is there. His work
Yes.
ethic maybe a little, but that could be worked on, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I
Absolutely.
think sometimes when opportunities are presented, then you'll see your work
Mhm.
ethic will increase. It's probably
Yeah,
because he's been doing
yes.
it for so long. He probably like, hey, a
Mhm.
little burnt out or something. I can understand because I've been
Right.
in that world. But
Mhm.
I think that would be a good guy to get. And there's some other artists, of course. The artist that we spoke about before, Canary Yellow, the little
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
the young lady
Mhm.
or little girl.
Yes.
She probably want money now, though.
Oh,
She
yeah, she
probably
done
want to be
got
paid
big
now.
now.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
hey, man,
She
we
be like,
got to
"Send the
work out
check."
something like that. I like that idea, man. And
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I spoke to you about this, but let me ask you, can you hear that noise in the background?
You talking about somebody
Yeah.
vacuuming?
Let me give me a second.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with keeping your place clean. Nothing at all.
Ah, sorry about that, bruh.
No, no,
Eh,
you good, you good.
my wife
We can edit it
my
out.
wife decided to vacuum, in the other room and stuff. So, yeah, man. What was I saying?
Canary want that check.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Canary want
He
that
didn't put
check.
a showcase together.
Yeah, yeah, most definite. But yeah, besides her, we should be able to gather up some artists, man,
Mhm,
regardless,
mhm.
gather up some artists and put something up. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you, my man. When
Yeah.
I was in Texas, I used to manage artists. I used to be an artist
Okay.
myself, of course, as you know.
Right.
And then I
Yes,
kind of got,
yes.
like a little tired. So I was like, let me just work with artists because a lot of artists was coming to me and wanted to do music because
Mhm.
I had a studio in my house. So I had about 9 artists I was working with from um, a guitar player. I mean, I had
Mhm.
this white guy, man. He played guitar, rap, sing, and he was
Mhm.
actually my best artist, man. The
Okay.
dude was lethal, man.
Nice.
His name was Cold
Yeah,
Blue.
yeah.
I'm not sure what Cold Blue is up to now because he decided to have a family and pursue,
Mhm.
focus on that. And not knocking that. Some
Right,
people, that's some
right.
people's dreams. But yeah, man,
Mhm.
he was real good at what he did, man. I had him. I had a father and son rap group. They
Nice.
was beasts. They was good, bro. They
Yeah.
was good.
Okay,
They used
okay.
to tear the shows up, man. I had a
Yeah.
Christian singer, I had a Christian singer, I had a Christian rapper, so
Mhm.
yeah, I had a pretty good group, man, of
Yeah,
talent,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it was just
Mhm.
hard trying to manage all of them and different personalities and stuff and trying to
Mhm.
get them on board to do different things, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
host shows about twice a month, you know what I mean, in
Okay.
Dallas, yeah, and they went pretty good, man, pretty dope shows.
Nice.
Had a lot of people come through, had artists did their thing. But when we moved
Mhm.
out here, I was debating about picking them back up, but I'm like, oh man, I don't know any artists out here, man. So how am I going to
Yeah.
pick that back up? I'm not out in the
Mhm.
streets like that, and not out in the streets, meaning in the clubs and in those type of venues where those shows are being done to network and stuff.
Right.
So it was
Yeah.
like, okay, what I'm gonna do is just post something online and hope people just come out the woodworks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that wasn't really. I just kind of left that focus behind, man. But
Mhm.
that is definitely
I
something I
got you.
wouldn't mind getting back into,
Yeah,
man, for
yeah.
sure. And then, like you said, it's just about finding a venue that we could do it at,
Mhm. Mhm.
and typically the way I had it done at the other place, in Texas, the place I was doing it there was, the club, they get the bar and we get the
Yep.
door.
Yep. Yep.
And to
Mhm.
me, it wasn't about making building capital off of these artists. You feel what I'm saying? Because at
Mhm.
some point I
Mhm.
knew that was going to come. With
Right.
the goal I set the goal and the approach I was setting. I
Mhm.
knew that would
Mhm.
come, but I wanted to make sure these artists are seeing the benefit to what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
everything that came to the door, I held it like a competition. So the top artists
Okay.
that did the best during that night will get the
Mhm.
higher payout. But I'll make sure every
Right.
artist walks out with a little bit of payout and stuff,
Yeah.
or something,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what's up.
Or we could do it, or when we decide to do it, we could do it like a talent show. So, the top
Mhm.
artists get
Mhm.
such and such, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
this was early. This was not early, early. This was probably about 2011 on to about 2014, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
of course, times are a little bit different then, so people
Mhm.
may want more money now rather than, hey, we'll take this
Right.
little chump change. Everybody think they on this big pedestal now because of social media. You could turn
Yeah,
a
yeah.
nobody into somebody at this point. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So a lot of
Right.
people think they're higher than what they should be. So maybe it might be just
Mhm.
better to do the overall prize, you know what I'm saying, for the winner, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely,
And let
definitely.
the audience vote, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, let the
Yeah,
crowd decide, like on
exactly,
8 Mile.
exactly, man. So hey, we should definitely look into that, my man. Definitely.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. I'm with it.
you
I'm
know
with
any
it.
artists out here in
I
local?
don't know any artists, man. I don't know any local artists, but at the same time, I haven't been looking.
Okay.
But if I started looking, I could probably see who's hot in the streets and make some contacts.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a process, man. We know none of this stuff
Yeah,
is overnight. Great ideas don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might
definitely.
come up with it overnight, but to put it in
Mhm.
process is going to take time. So
Yes,
we
yes.
definitely need to work on this. I know you're a busy man, as of course I am as well, but we need to just
Mhm.
maybe set aside some time one day and just build a
Yeah.
game plan.
Yep.
Especially
Game
with
plan. Yep.
AI out there, that could pretty much map our plan out
Mhm.
for us. We just have to find the
100%.
artist, my man.
Yep.
And with all these
Yep.
places out here in Florida, man, these venues and stuff, it should be easy to
Mhm.
find one that's going to agree to what we're doing because, hey, man, everybody's looking for a how can we draw in more of a crowd? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And with
Yep.
venues
Yep.
starting up and disappearing so quick, as you have seen,
Mhm.
a lot of clubs pop up in
Mhm.
Ybor City or downtown, and
Yep.
it might be good for a year. Then the next year, it's not even there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Hold that
okay,
thought. It's one of the home life agents. Hold on.
gotcha.
Hey, hey, you're live on the Matching Contrast podcast. How are you today?
Hi, Nico. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, look, you want to say something to the people before we end our podcast? Um,
Great. Monday, Tuesday.
Yes.
yeah, we appreciate that, but I'm gonna call you back. Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Yeah, man. But shit, man, we know business comes in, you know what I'm saying? So, it's that time right
Yes.
now, man. You about to get those calls, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people getting off work right now and they got those questions for you,
Yep.
bruh. So we're not gonna hold you up too much longer. Hey man, this was a good one. Of course, we're gonna be more organized here in the future. You know what I'm saying? We just want to keep this continuous and consistent as
Yes.
possible to
Yes.
deliver this information to you guys, as much as we can. But understand at some point this will be a weekly thing, back to where we were
Mm-hmm.
before, but you have to understand we have a lot of stuff going on, so we make shit happen. But we always want to get the message clear to you that, hey, you have options
Yes.
out there. You have a real estate agent, you have a lender. We here for you.
Yes.
Besides that, we're gonna keep you up to date on any movies and music that comes out there or anything that's, you know, that falls in interest within our podcast. You know what I'm saying? From
Yes.
clothing to
Yes.
off the
Yes.
line, man.
Yes.
Hey, man, we're gonna
Yes.
always have a good time because you know what this is, the Matching Contrast Podcast,
Yes,
MCP,
sir.
baby.
Yes, sir.
And as you know, this your boy SD Newkirk, your neighborhood MLO, aka
Mm.
the architect, aka the miracle worker. And I'm always here with my boy.
Yes, sir. Vinico, aka DJ Crown Prince, aka the People's Realtor, where I realize every action leads to others' reactions, aka Mr. All of the Above. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Did I hear that DJ Crown Prince?
Yes, sir.
Hey
Yes,
man,
sir.
hey, y'all know, man, if y'all need that music at a party, man, at a club, hey man, this is
Yes.
a dude to go to. And I'm not just saying that because he's my partner, man. I'm telling you that because he's one of the illest DJs out here in the
Yes,
Florida,
yes.
yo. Out here in Florida.
Yes,
Would you say
yes.
Central Florida, man, or would you say all of Florida?
Man, if the money's right, all of
All of
Florida.
Florida,
Let's
yo.
get it.
All of
Let's
Florida.
get it.
Let's go. Hey man, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see y'all
Yes,
again,
yes.
man. Hey man, big things happening, man. We just hope to make it happen with you. Take care.
Yep. Y'all be easy. Peace.